Hi, welcome Neos and welcome Smiths and welcome all of the oracles and the overseers and the undertakers. There's so many of you that are coming into your gifts spiritually, and I majority of the time like to speak on a particular a collective. It can be anybody, whether this is your first time being woken or awakening and you're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Like, why am I being woken up like this? But like, let's just put it like this. Um, the eye that you are seeing, it's it's visioning itself, and your cells just like, hold on, I got too many. Hold on. The cells are just waking up to the eye, and the more times you are participating inside of the eye frequency, like you're constantly frequently um like manifesting, not really manifesting. At this point, you're actually doing it instead of just all in the mind, because now that you activated the eye through your chakras, through your emotion, and through what you experience, it's like you're not settling for just one future, but you're looking at all futures before the future comes to you. It's like you get a trailer and then you get the movie, and then when you wake up in reality, you get visions of your dreams that you dreamt before, and then it becomes deja vu. Anybody can do this. This is very scientifically real of and spiritually real of what we're doing in the physical plane with our spirits. And a lot of people don't want to believe in this idea of that we ourselves are the creator of our own reality. We think somebody else outside of us is controlling um, our vision or directing it. But it's not until you become the editor and the writer of your story. Like, say you saw yourself in the gym, you want to go to the gym tomorrow. That's parallel physics. Like, you thought about it and then you put into action. Like half of the things that we can really do in our mind, we can actually do for real. We don't have to psychologically be warfaring in our mind, in our conscious, just because other people or places, things can't do it. It's not within their vibration. It's within your vibration. You're something you want to see yourself doing every day. But how I get my awareness is just by paying attention to life, paying attention to my surroundings. And then sometimes a spirit needs to kind of disconnect from the spirit, like not from the spirit, but like the physical for a bit to process what reality actually is. Reality is a decision, and we can make decisions every day. Some of us, we just choose not to. I know I've been there. I'm going through it, and I'm getting out of it slowly. But it's like planting a seed. I might have said this before, so this might be deja vu for you. Sorry if it is. Because when I get these sort of topics that I want to talk about the night before, weeks before, maybe years or months, they're in different settings of the dream, whoever spirit I am talking to about these topics. So I'm a full on daydreamer and night dreamer. Well, at night I astral project, and during the day I actually tend to dream, like right between the sunrise, the sun rising, and it's a little bit dark. That's the only time I get a glance of my actual reality. Because 90% of my time in the dream world is just bullshit messages. Well, it's not bullshit. I gotta, I gotta return it back to Earth. So, hi, welcome, Seven. Welcome on in. How are you? Thank you for the like. Um, welcome, daydreamers. If you guys are daydreaming, um, actually living out your dream that you saw in the night, welcome, welcome, traveler. I'm one of them too. When you come across my page, you might hear my voice before you see my body, because you know my spirit first before the physical. That's why sometimes I don't show myself on here. I want to see how many people can actually remember. And then those of you commenting, half of you can remember them. You can remember the dream because you are the dream. Because like we got all these extra spirits like in our space that's trying to like dominate our reality, dominate our vision, our gifts. And it's all due to how you respond to your reality too. How many times have you said yes today? And how many times you've said no today? Like, was it a good balance or was it something that you was stopping you? Because when I go in the dream world, I don't stop me there because I can't, I mean, I can control or just be aware of my subconscious, but it's thinking. Because, like, when you're in spirit, we're actually blue. Like, w- that's the beginning of the avatar, the primordial. You can say this is our primordial being, the body that we are in now, but we got so many. I can't count how many times I've been here before. I really can't. And then I'm expecting the same results. I think that's what I'm here is to break the cycles of my own repeated patterns so that when I ascend and I go to the other space, I don't do the same shit again. Like, say if I had a kid, right? And this is what I want to teach my children in the future to not get stuck in a particular time or space, to move in all dimensions. Because I'm actually going to teach them about parallel universe and quantum jumping type shit and how to get the desired reality because I'm going to make sure they're on the right path. Anything they want to try. I'm gonna just tell them just outsmart me and outsmart yourself, but do not outsmart God because God is the eye of the creator, like of the beholder, is what's giving you connection to your ability. As long as you don't feed it negative, the eye doesn't turn red or black or whatever color you see when you're not going around. Cause like sometimes when I'm in my lower vibration, I attract like darker things. But then if I'm clear in the mind at the same time in the spirit, if I'm wearing black, I'm not avoiding anything. I'm realizing I am the void of my creation. So there are different stages, like four corners of the brain, what happens to us during trauma, and how we heal. Again, most people don't know the basics, so sometimes I might have to repeat myself until everybody gets it. I get it, but you might not understand, and it's okay. But How I learned my spiritual gifts is literally through the Bible. I've been reading it since I was about like 13, 10, maybe. And each time I get older, different things make sense because uh, different characters or like these people, you can look at them so many ways. And then as I got older, I started breaking down the spiritual meaning of their names. I might have a separate video of that. And I'm learning the numerology of Bible in the Bible. And you can use it astrologically, like to travel the stars with. Like you literally can. It just it's about how it's about how big of your faith do you believe what your mind is giving you the knowledge to. Because I've been there too, where you're 10% sure you're spirit, or you're 10% sure you're an NPC trying to figure all this shit out. And what I mean by NPC, non-controllable player. Like the vessel is there, the vessel is aware of itself, but the mind isn't aware of the spirit. And what it looks like in their mind is like they're in a foggy space. I notice when I'm there, like in that type of mindset, I at least my vision starts to peep out like on its own uncontrollably, and then it starts to feel overwhelmed, and then I have to do all this extra shit just to calm my nerves down. And that's the whole part of being a seer. Like when you keep recognizing the same shit over and over, you don't know if you can observe it or not. I just choose not to. Well, sometimes it choose to, but I tell it like not today. I talk to it like I talk to my chakras like a Alexa. I don't know why it's like that. I guess because of my reality, my upbringing. Like more technologies we had around, the more I realized like our bodies are kind of the same in a way as technology. Except the only thing is we have organs, but it has computers. But at the same time, if we can choose to like switch our brain, our mind to AI or to spirit, it's kind of almost similar. I don't know. It's kind of similar. I don't know. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe not. Because like when you train the mind eye, you also train the physical body. So the physical body don't feel like it's stuck in one realm. That's why they build like these places in the first place for us to experience it. But then some people they fall under the consciousness of it's okay to be still. It's okay because sometimes that's the closest way to hear God. I do the same. I go from a period of time where he's like, don't do nothing, don't eat nothing, don't talk about nothing, don't drink nothing, don't do nothing. Just stay still. And when I do, I'm like, all the answers come in, and I'm like, oh shit. I say holy shit because it's like really holy. Sometimes the visions are aggressive and a little too provocative, a little bit. I'm like, damn, and just enjoy the ride, I guess. Enjoy the ride. I promised myself to start coming back on YouTube more. Like I was gonna film when I was in the gym today, but I'm like, it's my first day back. I don't know my routine yet again, So I gotta remember what I used to do in the gym. I'm like, man. So I'm gonna be looking at videos, workout videos, and then I'm gonna go to the gym again tonight. And for the rest of the week and time being, I can't tell you guys what's going on in my situation. I can tell certain people, but I don't need everybody to be my source. I can just have one person who has more faith than anything. And that's the thing too. You can make your friends, your people that you talk to as source. Like you can open up their chakras as you express something that you want to manifest. But you gotta watch out because some people are vampire energy, so they might destiny swap with you, or they might make something bad. So be careful what you are asking, who you're making your source. Something about 13th. I don't know why that number. The 13th. You can see what I mean? These messages are coming in as I'm expecting the message. Is for me as a clairvoyant, or since I use my clairsentient, um it's like I put my mind on a tape recorder and then I'm playing it back and listening to myself over. There's an echo. So I'm like, was I supposed to say something different? Or yeah. I don't really. No. And don't worry, in time your eye will get better once you heal from your old wounds. Once you patch up, you can still work on the things that didn't work out for you, but have different patterns for different results. Don't keep doing the same shit that wasn't working before. Hopefully that helps. If you guys are just stopping by, there's so many of you. It's been like 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes. If you give it a like, you know you can't see me, but you can hear my voice and you can you can feel my spirit, just like I can feel your presence. It's the same way. It's just like technology makes your presence like a lot smaller than what it is. But if I go inside of your spirit, it's louder than the frequency that it's giving me, or the vibration, not frequency. Well, yeah, it keeps repeating, but that's YouTube, I guess. I guess. It's okay. If you're new here and you're just coming back, or you just now discover me, thank you. You have woken up the dream by doing that, by visiting. But I'm trying. I'm like, yo, I'm holding myself back. I really gotta talk to somebody after this, cause like I can't say what's happening, but I can trust that person. Somebody is draining my energy, not in a bad way. It's tuning it. I'm like, huh? You're trying to show me something. I'm like, okay, young pharaoh. Yes, you're a young pharaoh, and you're not even. You can fly. That's all I can say. Anyway, have a good night.